Samaran, guys. On Sunday, we were doing a live. We're doing a live about relationships, and one of the comments really, really bothered me. Really, really bothered me, and I've been sitting on it and I've been thinking about it. And yeah, obviously, I'm not going to mention who wrote the comment. Um, but we're talking about relationships, about how tough relationships are and how challenging relationships can be, and this guy then comments and says Uguti and his girlfriend has cheated on him multiple times, cheated on him 4 times, and the relationship they're still together. Uguti, the thing is that trust has been obviously broken, and guys, as the infidelity in a relationship is something else. It's something else, and again, I'm not talking about it from a point of being a high horse because I've done bad shit out there, guys. You have done bad shit, and I think that's why you have this whole new wave of people who are saying they believe in like polyandry, or they believe in polygamy, or they believe in, I think, again, to that camp that believes that monogamy is not for humans. I understand that camp, and then some who are willing to try and battle it out and look at monogamy and be in monogamous relationships. Yes, that's when you have committed to a monogamous relationship and your trust is betrayed. I did a video around how many of our sisters can cheat in their relationships and not even know, from accepting gifts for, unnecessary attention at work, those type of things where it causes your partner to lose faith and trust. So for me, in a relationship, cheating is anything that has not been discussed. Cheating is anything that has not been agreed upon. Cheating is anything that when you do, you tend to hide and omit because it'll make your partner lose trust in this relationship. You know that should your partner find out that you have done this, it will cause them great pain, to a point where they might terminate this relationship. Therefore, you omit or you lie, or you hide. Cheating is not just merely going and sleeping with someone. If that has been the agreement, then who are we? But again, this guy, like when he wrote this, yes, it hit me. Hey, it really, really hit me. One, I don't think I would have been brave enough to have that as a comment on Instagram. But two, what's more important is the fact that he was brave enough to actually talk about it. Just telling me, Guti, I wonder what space he may be in. I wonder what space he may be in, where he's just seeking for guidance and assistance. And how many of my brothers and sisters are in a similar space where they are willing to just post and say, guys, I'm going through a lot of pain here. I was listening to Metro FM, and you listen to people calling in and saying the most personal things to also me and stuff, and I go, oh, I'd never do that. Until you actually say, what mental space must these people be in for them to be able to call a radio station and just open up, like just bleed on the phone? What mental state do people have to be in order to ask these questions and to be so vulnerable on people's lives where so many other people can see this? Your infidelity. I don't know if our parents and the generation above them, our grandparents, I don't know if social media, I don't know if media has really taught us on how to handle this thing, because you see it time and time again, and you get the extreme examples where a partner walks in, finds these girlfriend, wife cheating, kills everyone. It's like murder, suicide. We hear those stories of GBV, and then when you are asking those questions, what led to this guy being so violent, whatever the case may be, then it goes back, or infidelity, or this is what's happened. Banbani kissed Banbani, Banbani did this. It is such a very, very painful thing, especially if you get to a point where you've invested so much in your partner, and they continuously cheat, or even if it's not continue, if it's just once off, how do you deal with it? Guys, I'm literally just talking aloud. I don't have any answers. I have no answers. I'm thinking aloud, Uti, how do you rebuild that trust? You know, from what I heard, from what I have heard, from what I've seen, from what I've witnessed, women tend to deal with cheating very, very different than how men deal with cheating. I've heard, I've seen, I've experienced all of that because women tend to deal with it differently. So, again, it's very hard to go to our sisters and say, please, can you guys guide us on what to do if we are met with things like that. The same way that it's also hard to sell how men deal with it to our sisters, because we're seeing it from two totally different lenses, and we're doing it for different reasons, as I've heard. Not 100%, but generally speaking. So now when you're dealing with that situation, it becomes so nuanced, it becomes so gray, you know. Yo, but in case I'm man, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, your partner cheated on you 4 times? Like, did you find out the one time it happened 4 times, or did you find out one time, then cheat, then you found out again, then cheat, then you found out and forgave for the 3rd time, then what she's always for? Like, there's so many questions, but it's such a sensitive thing where you can't you have to be very delicate in how we unpack this, because again, life, like, guys, azange uzopractice impilo, azange uzorehearse life. Now one life, you know. I'm 35 for the first time, and guys, in practice ukuba na 35 uneyinkinga zawo, amadola ama wasafani, ukuvuka ekuseni akusafani nje, ayikho into esafana. 35 akufani 25 I think I practice 35. It's its own thing, it's its own race, you know. So as this person was saying, his girlfriend cheated 4 times. There's no blueprint to how to handle that. There's no rehearsal on how to handle that, because again, ukuchithela upalesa is very different than ukuchithela nomfundo, because maybe upalesa wakuchithela grade 10 and nomfundo usumlobolile. Uyabona, those dynamics are so different. So ukuchithela upalesa did not prepare you for how to handle a nomfundo. All of it is very, very different, you know. When upalesa kuchithela wachitha mfundo grade 10 with the matric boy, unomfundo cheated on you with your brother. Can you see all those dynamics? It's never ever the same, guys. It's never with this one teaches you and prepares you for the next one. And I'm gonna ask with you how we need to go about this thing, because we cheat about West. And abantu abayeki ukucheata, the omfundisi abasemasontweni bayacheata. Ubaba wakho njengamanje uthe is going to work, uyocheat. Uma wakho the next door neighbor uyacheat. Sekucheata noma ubaba manje. It's not ukuthi back in the day where we used to put our mothers and grandmothers on a pedestal. These days, cheater noma ubaba. Cheating, mama na 50 are sleeping with 25-year-old boys. We've seen it time and time again. This cheating thing is for everyone, and our sisters are not as clean in hiding it as how they used to be. You know, our sisters back in the day, our mothers used to be immaculate with their mess ups. You know, so back in the day, we grew up only knowing that our father's the one that messed up, even though we knew with our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, they also messed up, but they were very clean on how they, you know, moved post cheating, you know. But hey guys, I think this is a comment, man. It's just an emotional rant, because again, I'm sitting and I'm just thinking about Umchita. I'm thinking about Umchita, and I'm thinking about how many other sisters and brothers and what they have gone through this pain, or who are currently going through this pain, and they don't have an avenue. They don't have thousands of rands to pay for psychologists. They don't know how to approach it with the umfundisi. Umfundisi might say something like, why are you even having sex before marriage? You know, I don't know, angas. But again, for a person to come and have these comments during a life just tells me how hurt they are, or rather what stage in life they are, seeking advice. It's not a person who was posting angry, not a person who was you know, trying to be funny, but rather trying to say, hey guys, Unto is cheating on me this time. It's not for me to say what to do. I know what I would do personally. Personally, for me, I would move away from that relationship. For me, it doesn't need to happen multiple times. For me, it doesn't even have to be sex. You know, it doesn't even have to be kissing. For me, once you lose my trust, you know, if you lie to me, you know, if you tell me that you are 30 years old and I find out that you're actually 26, you know, like if you can lie about something so small, I'm out. You know, if you say to me that you were born in Durban and raised till you were 5, and then I find out later that you were born in Cape Town, I'm out. Some people might think it's petty, but to me, it speaks about a principle. If you can lie about small things, then you can definitely have kids out there and lie about your kids and hide your kids. If you can lie to me about the small things, then God only knows the big things that you can lie to me about. So it doesn't take much for me to say, sharp. I'm not here to practice and give people 100 chances, but that's me. Again, I'm speaking from a point of privilege because there's certain things I have personally not experienced. I have personally not have found out that I've been cheated on, not because it's never happened. I'm saying I haven't found out. Therefore, I'm sitting in a point of privilege where lezinto angazi ngidile nazo, so I wouldn't know how to best advise people from my own personal lived experience. I can only advise people from what I've seen, my friends, my family, my colleagues, the media that we fed. I can only advise based on that. But in terms of personal experience, it's very, very limited. So I need you guys, like, on my comment, just to share and just say, hey, there is no blueprint to relationship. Umchit has experienced this. This is how I go and advise them. You also don't want to be telling him things where tomorrow he comes back and blames you, But again, there's certain things that we need to stand for as a community, and there's certain things that we can't stand for. And we need to be able to call a spade and be as honest as we can. Anyway, guys, sorry for a bit of a negative video, a bit of a one with a somber type of energy, but it's something better that's been sitting on my heart. Anyway, please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Let's engage. Let's keep growing this community. It's growing beautifully. Thank you so much for all the comments. I read as much as I can. I don't get to every last one, but I do try and read as much as I can. I try to respond, even if I think the comment is a bit not so nice. I try and respond, just again understanding that in this community we'll have people that have different mindsets to mine, and many who will challenge my viewpoints, and that's great, and that's how I learn, and that's how I grow. Anyway, have yourselves a fantastic day. Nibe Kuren, guys. Ciao.